Wait. Okay, everyone. We didn't even get
To read.
Yeah, I know.
It just skipped it.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now? We didn't even get to have the date scene.
Nope.
I wanted to shove chocolate in her mouth again.
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Oh, sorry. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same.
He's on his phone.
2 seconds, come on. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Probably no
boy.
good. Can we go to a different place in this?
I know.
world? Oh!
All right.
Let's start with Sayori.
We need to start with Sayori this time. I
Oh
think.
my goodness.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yori.
Eh?
I mean, yes.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
That
I mean,
is
we
false.
did write this for
Yeah.
Yuri specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Renika.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay!
Wait, did she write a poem?
I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
So she didn't write a poem.
No poems.
What the hell?
She just got
You
out
know
of
what this is? It's her time of the month.
It's her time
That's
of the
what
month.
it is.
I'm just gonna go home a little early.
Just gotta go home a little early to
I didn't write a poem.
Just feeling a little.
This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see where you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I mostly just gathered that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways?
Yeah.
Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
I would love to know if we had written our poems for her, what our little dating moments would have been.
Yeah, because
Instead of,
she
like,
hates
oh,
us.
Instead
It
of
would've been
reading
awful.
well, would she though? Or would she be like,
Oh, do you want to come read manga with me?
Yeah, exactly.
I got the latest
Completely
copy
different
of Spy X Family.
Completely different when it's just you two?
Mm-hmm.
I think she'd be the worst girlfriend in the world.
Yeah.
I think so much of our opinion of her is based off the voice Mike is giving her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We hate her.
Mike gave her a voice.
She's
that
upset at everything,
we
though.
hate
Yeah,
her.
she's mean to us.
She's very mean.
Yeah.
Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach.
Whoa, physical assaults.
Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
Fully punched. Awesome.
I was just joking.
He's wheezing.
Oh, I know.
He's like,
Yeah.
Oh no! Monica literally told us to save the game before we had to make a tough decision. And then we immediately went home and were given a decision between telling Sayori that we would walk home with her or walk home with Monica, and we didn't save the game. We just charged forward.
Something bad's gonna
Dang.
happen.
that's frustrating.
Gosh dang it.
Don't
Okay.
worry. I was too.
Why are we so dumb?
We're so stupid.
There's 3 of us here and a cat. Why did we not think of that? Oh,
How the hell do you call that a joke? It seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should just really watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Ugh.
Oh gosh.
I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of trouble and fears that have diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago.
Woo! Preach!
Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand, watch your insecurities in a
Oh my
salty
gosh.
sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be the beach that washes your worries away.
You're such a bitch.
Yep, I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
If you read it my way, it's a lot funnier.
I mean, hey, you can read it again.
I'll be the bitch that washes your worries away.
Oh, I see. Yeah. There you go. That's what she is, though. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach.
I don't like sand.
Yeah,
It's coarse.
And rough.
Rough.
Gets everywhere.
Irritating.
So you decided
Unlike
to write...
here, though.
Yeah.
Everything is so soft and smooth.
Oh, man.
He's actually rubbing Micah's arm up and down right now.
That's not true! That's slander!
Slander. So you decided to write about the beach first and then come up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway.
Methinks she cares.
I think so. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Who should I show my poem to next?
I think Yuri, yeah. I think it's better to just run them in
freaking
order.
Renika, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you show me has been nothing short of spectacular, and I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never...
Yuri, you're a moron.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Stop opening your mouth. You cannot be correct.
That pretty mouth is used for one thing only.
Chocolate.
Chocolate!
Open up!
Oh, gosh. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
Poor sweet angel child. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
Uh-huh. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean? Whoops.
Well, there goes the Stanley Cup.
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Renika. Okay, no, got it. Serious. We're committing. This is your after-school special. Renika, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading.
Yeah, I mean...
I gave her the nerd voice now. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you know would make really good friends. Oh, is this when she's going to tell us about her book boyfriend?
Oh, my
Cheerful
Lord.
people
How
who
weird.
always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded. Oh no, I'm surrounded by friends every day. That is so sad, honey. She needs a hug. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. And they don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And
What?
they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Renika. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. Oh my gosh. That I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, the bar isn't hell. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Renika. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like everyone else. And it's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, this is like a freaking monologue. I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them.
Yeah!
I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say that I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it.
She got friend zone.
Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah.
Why did I read that? Okay.
You did a great voice.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me get it for you. Oh no.
Here we go.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath
tendrils.
the amber glow, bathing in the distance. A blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette glows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the ambient light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Oh my gosh. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Oh.
Do you?
Maybe I get it.
Maybe. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard for me to figure out what this one was about. It was for me. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Natsuki said she wrote about. Meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to.
Oh boy. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual.
Feels like a Charlie Brown character right now.
Does this mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we can keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes it from my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
I bet you do.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Oh yeah, you will.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah. I'm sure we will.
Anytime I delay, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you're
Anytime I
good.
delay, I'm gonna say it's part of her character because we just learned the most important part of her character is that she talks slowly.
She
So,
does.
I'm not
She
delaying.
takes her time.
She just talks slowly.
Okay. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Bro, when's something weird gonna... I mean, there's some weird stuff, but maybe
I know,
after
I
this.
want the weird shit to start happening.
I know. If there's even anything, unless it's just gonna keep doing this, and then it's just over.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine we play the whole game and
Hi,
we just read a bunch of
Renika.
poems?
Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
That would actually be kind of the funniest prank ever. We do a 4-hour dating sim where we keep telling Micah something's gonna happen, and we get to the end, and he's just like, wait, nothing happens.
4 hours gone.
We made you play this whole thing!
Oh, what
Sorry,
a sick
keep going.
joke. I think everything's gonna get weird at the festival if it's going to.
Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Your style's gotten so refined, Renika. Yori's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Leave me be.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked the whole year.
This feels so reminiscent of one time when I was in junior high and the junior high girl mafia cornered me and was like, never talk to that boy again. This is what's going on. The junior high mafia has come
Junior high
in.
mafia.
Those girls know who they are. They know they were crazy. All right, let's keep
Junior
going.
high girls were the worst.
They were the worst.
They were
No,
pretty
imagine you're
horrible.
like in junior high and like you're in a stranger's house and like a flock of women come and put you in the corner and go, never talk to that boy again or else.
Did you kept talking?
Oh, I walked right out and I was like, you'll never guess what just happened. And I
Dang.
told him, and it turns out that the reason they were doing that is because one of the girls in that group really liked that guy.
Obviously.
So whenever I said, yeah, this girl freaking just cornered me and like threatened me, he was like, oh, I'm never gonna hang out with her ever again.
Oh!
So full circle, be nice to
Full
people.
10 points to Jenna. Good
Yeah.
job.
Yep.
Wasn't really my plan, but did work out, so
It just kind of happenstance, right?
I was just kind of freaked out. Anyways, keep going.
I already read it. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting a lot of effort. You must really like her.
That's...
It's always suspicious, you know.
Why is her
Awfully.
skirt flying up?
Why? I mean, why?
Why?
You know,
Yeah.
spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her.
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know.
Don't be lonely, you're too sexy.
All right. I get you. Just be careful, all right? I know that Yori isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poems with you now, alright?
Oh boy.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the mind.
Whoops.
No, I think you're good. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away,
The legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A day...
Dry.
Quill?
Yep,
Expressionless? Oh, dry, thank you.
you're good.
Quill?
But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice.
I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend! Your legend does not exist!
And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Deep.
Very deep.
I feel like learning and looking for answers are sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised?
We are women.
I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you
Micah just gave me a look. Alright, keep going.
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad or okay, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Eh?
Something did sound... She's so slow. Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah, it seems you're right.
Sayori always helps to lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Oh my gosh.
She's right, actually.
No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori.
Yeah.
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 We like Yuri.
Yeah. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it.
What?
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. She's just having a visit from Aunt Flo. What did she oh, sorry, Mike.
Monica asked herself.
Yeah. What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so...
Thanks a lot.
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes.
Ah, her classic.
But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yori, you can, Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yori?
I'm useless.
No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Now Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I'll never give Sayori enough credit, but I can tell these things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yori, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yori. But anyway, that just leaves you, Renika.
Ooh.
The one who's truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yori have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
That's... Is Monica suggesting that I spend a weekend with one of the club members?
Oh gosh.
Hello! How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. That's not... Wait. It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Renika may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway?
Oh my gosh.
Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Renika too.
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Renika to decide how he'd like to continue. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though...
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Renika, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me.
I don't like the tension.
Okay, give me that controller.
But of course...
We're gonna save.
going
We're
to
not
go with-
stupid. We've learned
We
our
are
lesson.
not stupid.
Okay, fellas.
Alright.
Who are we spending our time with?
Y'all already know how I feel about this.
Should we go check on Sayori?
Oh gosh, man, I don't know.
Or do we want to just like... Do we really want to like...
I want to commit to Yuri.
Here's the thing, we
I want to
have a
have her
save.
babies.
No
We can
matter
have a
what
save.
happens, we can come back to this moment because we saved it.
Yeah.
So if this is like a horrible mistake...
Because Sayori might be at her house killing herself, and when we go with Yuri, Sayori kills herself, but if we go back, we go there, we save her. So she went home, man.
She went home to kill herself?
You don't know. I don't know with
That
this
got
game.
so dark and dramatic.
So
You
should we
you
pick
think I'm
Sayori?
wrong? No, we should do Yuri. And
Yeah,
if,
let's go
and
with
if
Yuri.
we find out about Sayori, we'll go back. Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I was just saying. Ugh.
So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Renika?
Yeah,
Yuri looks thrilled.
that's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Renika?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how things will turn out, how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki!
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Renika picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will even compare to that. So,
I get it. I'm kind of surprised though.
why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
And we didn't go check on her.
No. I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. Oh no.
Oh, great.
I turn around.
Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then.
Here
Yuri
you
and I
go.
exchange phone numbers. Yeah, here you go.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
My house?
No!
Is that a problem?
Sayori can see!
No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright.
Animator doesn't want to draw another set.
In that case, yeah. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Renika. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait. You don't actually think that, do you?
This woman is down on herself. I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you might have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I choose to help you because that's what I want to do.
Yeah. But
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
Good lord. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday and possibly taking a Valium. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Valium, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I fart. I'm just kidding.
Yuri leaves.
Yuri farts.
I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof.
My ears are your what does?
My anxiety.
My anxiety.
My anxiety.
My anxieties.
I need the volume.
Yeah.
Give him the volume.
Give
Give
it
him
to
the
me.
volume pill.
Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. What? More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I had to finally make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that?
I don't think it's too early.
Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Oh, Lord. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much.
Did y'all hear that?
What?
What was that? Was that outside?
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear like the... Really?
No.
I couldn't tell if it was coming out of my left ear cup or if it was coming from outside.
Probably outside. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us.
She's intimate and she likes to open up.
I'm not sure
Wow.
if those two things are compatible.
Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? She ain't alright, dog. Oh, finally someone new! I decided to visit Sayori's before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself.
No, they must be pretty cozy if that's okay.
It's kind of a nice place. Again,
Yeah.
we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room.
Oh, I got the chills.
It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I'm telling you, man. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her.
You ready?
Bro, she's dead. Sayori?